Enter Hoi An, and time slows down. Hours feel like days, days feel like weeks. In Hoi An, life has gone on unchanged for decades, centuries. But more and more tourists find their way to Hoi An, and the town is becoming wealthier and more complicated. To Josh, Hoi An is like a second home, and he knows that outside the tourist business, there is still great poverty, and families still struggle day to day just to survive.
Testing, testing.
Got it.
We're about to enter the Hoi An orphanage for the first time. This could be the most important shot of our documentary.
You know, I went straight through from college to medical school to residency, and a lot of people usually take a year off. And I never took a year off.
Where were you doing the residency?
In Dallas, Texas, at UT Southwestern. So it's known for being a very malignant residency. You know, I wanted to be me and my backpack and just travel for a year. But I got to Hoi An and found the orphanage, and you know, I knew within 2 days of staying there that I wasn't going to go anywhere.
He went to Vietnam to get away from being a doctor. You know, he wanted to disappear. He wanted to forget the fact that he was a doctor and just enjoy being, you know, a free bird out in the middle of a foreign country. And then he's in, you know, taking care of these kids for like months. He's really fallen in love with it.
He's still talking about quitting medicine altogether and moving to Vietnam permanently. We don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that's something a possibility he's raised.
When you get out there, you'll understand why it's not a bad place to spend a considerable amount of time. You know, if you're stuck anywhere in the world, it's not a bad place to be stuck. I had these great ideas of how I'm going to help the orphanage, and I walk in and I see the children with the flies on them, and I smell the smells. And at that point, I had been a physician for 3 years, so I thought I'd seen a lot of illness. But when I first went to that orphanage, it was very easy to go in and come right back out. Some of these kids are irresistible when you see them. Number one, they're innocents, and number two, the fact is that they're stuck in a situation that they can't get out of. I mean, being disabled in this country is difficult. Being disabled in a country that doesn't have a system in place to take care of their disabled people is nearly impossible. And just to see those kids and see how cute they are, and knowing that with a little bit of effort, not much, that you could help them out, I mean, that was irresistible. We did so much that year with the help of a lot of other people. The Hoi An Foundation is basically run by Jackie Rafter, who lives over there now and works. And their goal, like the Hoi An Foundation, is to help the children in the Hoi An orphanage. Our ultimate goal is to take the children when they get to be a certain age and give them a skill so they go out and become members of the community. We want them to be Vietnamese and live in the Vietnamese culture. You can step back and say, God, I'm helping 5 handicapped children here. There's 1 million of them in China that are not getting helped. But you know, if you look at it that way, you're not going to do anything. So you got to just pick a small piece and make it, you know, do what you can do. And it just so happens I went to Vietnam. Anyone who's going through Vietnam from the north or south comes through that town. It's just on the way. Everyone kind of takes the same path. It's a tourist town. I hate to say it. There's parts of the town that are just out there for tourists. A lot of people are making money because they have a lot of money coming in there from tourism. And I wish that part would go away. I mean, I know the people in the town don't want it to go away because it's a good source of income. You have a lot of tourists who are coming through with what I think is some disrespect. And again, if you ask the Vietnamese, it probably doesn't bother them because they make, they make money and their standard of living's going up, but it kind of bothers them to me.
This may be the most embarrassing moment of my life.
We need a rope, just a rope. I can get down there and tie the rope to it and get a few people.
I went and hit the brake, and when I hit the brake, it locked up the front, and the whole thing just skidded.
Oh, really?
I feel like I should be the one
He is the man. How much did you give him?
I give him a $10 bill and $150,000.
This one, now you cannot fake it. Bring to the shop, the shop mechanic. That will fix it out for you. 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours?
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'm here till Friday, so I got lots of time.
Okay.
Lots of time.
Are you go back to the coffee shop now or what?
Yeah, we go back to meet our friend.
Okay, and I will bring the bike for you back. Don't worry.
Oh, wow, that's great. Okay.
You just hit your key here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Very good, very
Don't
good.
worry.
He said he's going to bring it back here for me at 4:30. It's going to
Today?
be 15 or 20 bucks.
No way.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Vietnamese weddings are hard drinking affairs. A girl working at our hotel was the lucky bride, and she invited Jim and Josh to sing at the party. It's the only time Vietnamese women are allowed to get drunk. 3 hours of constant drinking, then everybody drives home in the rain.
So how'd you find out that you passed the...
Just checked online. I mean, I figured I'd pass, but I'd already taken the other boards a long time ago, but I took my subspecialty boards.